I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn what is the result of composition of functions. I should say repeated composition of the function with itself. Here's a very interesting example. Let us say that f of x is equals to x minus 5. We need to determine f composed with itself n number of times. Okay, so let's do this operation one by one. So we are given f of x equals to x minus 5. So if I do f of f, so it really means what? It means f of x minus 5, correct? So that should be, we have to replace in this f of x minus 5, the value of x. So if I do that, I get x minus 5, and here we already have 1 minus 5, correct? And that gives you x minus 2 times 5, correct? Let me write like this. So that is first operation, right? This is our first operation. Then if we repeat this operation, that means we have f of f, right? Then what happens? Then basically we have f of, and what is f of f? F of f we just calculated, right? So we could substitute this f of f is this value which we just calculated, correct? So we can write that value here. So it is x minus 2 times 5, right? So I could write 2 times 5. That will give me x. So we'll replace this x with this number, x minus 2 times 5 minus 5. That will give me x minus 3 times 5. Is that okay? So this is after second function of when the function is composed with itself, right? So let's do it third time. So when we do the third time, then f of, then you can think like this, all this function f of f, correct, will be f of all this, which is x minus 15. You could write 15 also, but I prefer to write this so that we can directly get a formula, right? We'll substitute for x minus 3 times 5. We already have that minus 5, that is the fourth 5. So x minus 4 times 5 in the third function when it is composed with itself third time. So like this, if we continue this operation n number of time, nth time, right, then what are you going to get? So that is what we are going to see, right? So if you do this operation n number of time, then the result should be how much? So when it is third time, you see this number is 4, 1 more than 5, 1 more than 3. Second time 3, 1 more than 2, right? So for nth time, it should be x minus n plus 1 times 5. Is it okay? So we can say when we do f of kind of this, of f n times, then the result will be x minus 5 times n plus 1. Correct. So that is how we can find a relation. I hope that helps. Thank you, and